We turn the lens now on the agricultural development plans for the Tufton Hall estate located in St. Mark, Grenada. Our news team trailed Mr. Francis Darius, Caritas Project Coordinator for the Diocese of St. George's in Grenada, and Jeffrey Mark, Project Manager at the Tufton Hall estate. Efforts are currently underway by the Diocese of St. George's in Grenada to revamp the Tufton Hall estate, an initiative of Father Mulligan, an Irish priest who came to Grenada in 1965. Mr. Darius, tell us what is the revival initiative of this Tufton Hall project?
Father Mulligan procured this estate. Large part of it, some parts have been sold off, but what is retained, he farmed. It was a means of bringing some economic activity into the St. Mark area, to Victoria, to bring income to the residents, and at the same time to have fresh fruits and vegetables and produce as a source of income for the diocese. Over the years, the estate has deteriorated in terms of its activities because one, Father Mulligan passed away, and we've been hit by Hurricanes Ivan, Emily, and so the thing was in disrepair. An effort has been started to rejuvenate the activities here, to bring back the estate into some form of production, where the same objectives in place to ensure that the residents of St. Mark has ability to earn and to provide produce that can be used throughout the parish and throughout the island.
How many acres do you think it's practical to say that you are embarking on to revamp?
So the idea is to bring the entire estate back under production as it was many years ago. However, currently we are focusing on about just over 9 acres. Yes, as you can see, it is currently cultivated with cocoa, nutmeg, and some orchard. There's some orchard here, citrus, and as well as guavas and carambola and a variety of fruit items. The idea is to clean this up and bring this portion immediately on a full production, together with some root crops, tanya, dashing, and the likes. We have callaloo here, so the villagers of Victoria access some of that here, avocados, and bring that on a full production, and then expand into the areas.
The backbone of this Tufton Hall revitalization project, a gentleman who has been with Father Mulligan from decades back. Tell us a little more about getting that work done.
Presently, the land technical stages. I look into this trip is to cut bamboo, clear the land by getting workers, clean up, plant up. So coming in the next few months, hoping to see a real difference in that. That portion here is ginger. But because of the water, I'm looking to get a great large district. So more on the top side way, more drainage. We get it spring on the top side and down on the bottom.
Traditionally, Tufton Hall, Victoria receive a very high amount of rainfall. But we had last season, current season, which started last year, we had, above average, if you want to call it, rainfall in this area. So the ginger did not do as well as it did in the previous year's production. You can still see them at a high elevation because it drains fast out there, but those in this area has come down a bit. So the idea is to do some relocation and do some drainage that will divert the water. So better land management to ensure that we maximize the production.
I understand, Mr. Mark, that part of the initiative is to revitalize the guava, the production of guava. Tell us a little more on that.
Well, on that area up here, that whole area going back right back under the bamboo. It's only guava trees out there. So just clear it up now, cut the vine on it and bring it back so you'll be able to sell guava to those making guava cheese and jelly. As for the market, like you never have enough callaloo. Always have a market for callaloo. Always. Somebody always needs, because when you're sick, that's the first thing the doctor said to you, get callaloo. So you always, and Grenada favorite dish, you must have callaloo. So you always have market for callaloo.
The idea is to have a dedicated outlet, and that we are also looking at those things, so where people can have access, just as the meat that we do, the pork and so, is to have access to all the produce from the estates on a regular basis.
Agriculture was identified by Bishop of the Diocese of St. George's in Grenada, Clyde Martin Harvey, and adopted by the Diocesan Pastoral Congress in keeping with the theme, Live Church, Build Community, and Serve Country.